What's up guys, my name is JDCook5 and welcome back to the episode of our Creator Club Career Mode. Before we get into things, it'd be much appreciated if you're able to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Previous episode we have a bit of an injury crisis, but we're looking forward and the forward fixture is away from home against Newcastle at St James's Park in the EFL Cup. Big change around and we're trusting the reserves in this one, that is for sure. Bengstorm in goal, Humphreys and Phillips in the back two, as Alvarez on the right, Ulrich on the left, Heimer and Almeida in the middle with Al-Qahtani just in front, and Louis Barry, Ellis Sims and Akrim Afif on the right hand side. With Newcastle having the home advantage, we knew we needed to start strong in this fixture, that's for sure. Nevertheless, to try do that, exactly that. Phillips tries to win the ball there, as you can see, as Gustavo Heimer is unlucky in his efforts to be able to pick it up. A lovely challenge from Bashir Humphreys then as he gets stuck into things at life at JD Cook. As we push forward then, Gustavo Heimer's on the left-hand side as he tries to see if he can find a pull to put Louis Barry on the left-hand side. He does exactly that. Barry finds Sims. Sims picks it up lovely there as he finds a gap. He takes a shot, a decent shot that was, just straying wide, but a lovely chance in the first half then. Really quick start from us as we look to grab a goal early on then, and 6 minutes into the time Matt Target's on the ball then as they play it out from the back, trying to see if they can get a ball moving there as Newcastle looking to pass it out from the back to go forward then. They do exactly that. Parkinson's on the ball there as Phillips gets stuck in on the tackle there. Two solid centre backs we have at the back, so we're hoping for a lot of defensive attributes coming in today. As Louis Barry's on the ball now as he has a pass from Gustavo Heimer. Barry finds Sims. Sims has a shot, and what a goal that is from Ellis Sims to open his account up in the Carabao Cup to get one goal just inside 9 minutes at St James's Park. We've definitely put the pressure on early on to be able to get a goal straight away. Ellis Sims being in a lovely position to be able to pick up the ball. He just finds himself with a lovely bit of gap. Takes the first initial touch there as he hits it on his right, and it's a perfect shot to be honest, beating the keeper there, Jan Sommer. And that is 1-0 to us then. A brilliant start to this game as we look to push on further in this first half. And we do exactly that as Jan Sommer's on the ball, but he clears it there, and he only clears it as far as Kevin Alvarez as he picks up the header and he finds his teammate Heimer. Heimer onto Al-Qahtani. He makes a one-touch pass onto Afif there as you can see, and he tries to cut in there and he does exactly that. He finds Louis Barry, and just like that, bish bash bosh, it's 2-0. 20 minutes gone and we're already 2-0 up in this tie. And as much as we're playing a weaker side, we're definitely looking the stronger one out the two, that's for sure. And Louis Barry gets on the score sheet once again to make it the difference, being a 2-goal advantage then. Louis Barry's first goal of the game. He's definitely had a good start to this game and he rounds it off with a goal, and we've still got many more minutes in this first half to come then. A kind of similar goal to Ellis Sims. We just found the gap where he was there. Al-Qahtani just puts it onto him perfectly to be honest, and it is a goal then. It's 2-0 and we're looking very comfortable in this tie in the Carabao Cup as we look to proceed to the next round there, as we still carry on in the first half as Newcastle get things started off there, as you can see, passing it around, but they're not looking as comfortable on the ball, that's to be said, as they try now push forward then, as you can see, as Hugo Nuova's on the ball as he finds Parkinson, the number 65, puts it onto Barnes onto Parkinson then, as Parkinson's got a lovely chance as Nuova does, and he takes it. It's 2-1 just like that. As much as we were sitting comfortable, we're definitely in a rut now because we are 2-1 up instead of 2-0. Only a 1-goal advantage sees Newcastle get back into the game. Unfortunately, they haven't really made the best of starts in terms of their side, but in terms of being able to get a goal straight away after the restart and actually get back into the game, they've done very well at that, that is for sure. As the 27-minute mark has hit now, as you can see, looking to go further on in this first half as we look to try and maintain our lead then. As you can see, Gustavo Heimer tries to win the ball, but Phillips is there also as we try and push the defenders back there as Newcastle are pressing, as Parkinson's got a chance here on goal as he tries to take it, but he can't. A lovely shot it was eventually as Bengstorm does make the first save of his game there, and we haven't seen much of him obviously where he's been the second keeper, but he's definitely going up in rating, so we'll have to see where he goes in terms of the goalkeeper attribute. He might be too good in time to be able to have at the club, but he's definitely proving his worth, that is for sure, with a decent save as they get the corners. It looks to play short there as Barnes plays it onto Wilk. Wilk's got a chance to put it into Cook there as he does exactly that, but Afif makes the interception, and now he drives forward then as Akrim Afif is trying to get the blue numbers forward there as Akrim Afif using his pace. As you can see, Trippier can't keep up with him, no one can keep up with him. It's going to be him and the goalkeeper any minute now, and it's Akrim Afif, and it is 3-1 to the Blues then as Akrim Afif wheels away in celebration. Another goal added to his tally. Unbelievable stuff from Akrim Afif as he took it from one end to the other to be able to make the difference and make a goal for his side to make it 3-1, making the 2-goal advantage stand once again in this tie. Perfect finish and a very simple one at that from Akrim Afif. He just hits it on the right and he angles his body to be able to get the turn and twist on the keeper. Keeper having no chance and unfortunately hasn't had the best of games, conceding 3 goals in the first half, but we will take it as we make some substitutions in the second half. Then Louis Barry comes off for Wright Phillips, and we're going to bring on Jobe Bellingham for Al-Qatani then, as he hasn't really had the best of fixtures, I would say, to be honest. I definitely want to be seeing more for him, that is for sure. But the half-hour mark is passing this tie. Newcastle trying to get a second goal in this game, and they've got a chance here as Cook's on the ball, and has got a chance to put it into the box there as he holds it momentarily. He puts it onto Wilk. Wilk onto his teammate Barnes. Cook, and now it's Barnes. It's for 2. Lovely save from Bengston, then charging out of his area there to get that one. He puts a hand to it, and we do clear our lines as we only got 20 odd minutes left in this tie. As Phillips picks up the ball there, as you can see, just holding it as he puts it onto Humphreys. A lovely bit of pass and sees us in a dangerous position. Dawson now on the pitch now. He makes another appearance for his side there as he is getting integrated into his team. That's for sure. As Alvarado, the previous man that was a blue, he's now in the black and white for Newcastle. He makes a goal, it seems to be, and Harvey Barnes had a lovely chance there, but it wasn't to be. Really, really good shot, but it was an even better save from Bengston then. I thought Alvarado might got the better of us against his former side, but it wasn't to be as we look to get the minutes down, to be honest, because Newcastle were looking very, very strong in this second half as Turner Cook puts onto Barnes. Barnes onto his teammate there as Humphreys gets stuck in there as he makes an interception. A lovely one it was there, to be honest. Almeida picks up the ball there as you can see the runner being Bellingham. Bellingham's got 3 on 2, 1 as you moment see. Cross it onto Quintana, and what a hit that is from Quintana. That would have been an amazing goal if that were to rustle into the back of the net, but it wasn't to be. Smashes off the bar as Quintana holds his head, and he knows that could have been a potential fourth goal for his side. As literally a couple of minutes left as Alvarado's on the ball now. He's looked very sharp since he's come on for Newcastle. Surprised they didn't start him in this fixture, to be honest. Alvarado gets past 1, he gets past 2 there as he puts it onto Barnes, and they have got a goal, but it looks to be too little too late for the Toon Army. Harvey Barnes, a good goal nevertheless, but it won't be enough to be able to get it over the line and get things done in this tie, that is for sure. And we're just hoping, to be honest, to be able to get over the line at least. We'd hope that it would be enough, to be honest. 3-2 up, we're looking to be able to see out this game, but we lose the ball there as Alvarado picks it up as Tonali's on the ball now. As you can see, we're just waiting for that final whistle to be blown, but we might have one last chance as Almeida fills in Bellingham. Bellingham's got a lovely chance to make it for the final goal of the game. Jobe Bellingham has got his goal as he wheels away in celebration as the Newcastle go out the exits. They've seen enough, but Jobe Bellingham, what a player he is and what a talent he will be, that is for sure. And what a goal that was, to be honest. Well taken, right place, right time, makes the run, and that is a perfect goal for Jobe to open his account for JD Cook FC then, as he does score in the EFL Cup to put us through to the next round. Really, really happy to see that, that is for sure. That's it, full time then, full time whistle has been blown, and we do walk away with the victory as we proceed through to the next round of the EFL Trophy. Playing a reserve side, I wasn't too sure what we'd do in terms of being up against a decent side in Newcastle, but we definitely provided some decent goals and some decent performances all round as a team. We worked as a team and we won as a team. Brilliant stuff from the boys, and that was a decent victory in the end as we come up against Brentford in a simulation game in the Premier League. After that triumphant victory against Newcastle United, we walk away with a 3-1 win. There's Sudakov and Jovic gets 2 as we walk away with 3 points in that fixture then, as we claim another 3 points to our tally in the Premier League. Very, very happy to see that, and that's what we want. We need to get the consistency. Our simulations need to be on point in terms of having a little bit of luck on our side and getting the points when we need to, and also when we're playing we need to get the points when we need to, because if we slack we're definitely going to feel the difference, that is for sure. As we have another Champions League fixture, this time Slavia Prague at home then. This is the lineup: Valisev in goal as Phillips and Angola partner, Caicedo on the right, Quintana on the left, Heimer and Bellingham in the middle with Al-Qatani just in front with Afif on the left, Lopez up top and Camacho on the right hand side. First time seeing Camacho, he's had a few goals during the simulation. Let's see what he can do in this fixture, and let's see if we can get all 3 points in this group stage in the Champions League. We knew Slavia Prague were the weaker side in this group, that is for sure, and we try and make the most of that as Camacho pulls in Al-Qatani. A decent shot that was initially, but it wasn't really with that much precision or power, and we nearly have a goal straight away in this tie as we're putting on the pressure early on in this first 10 minutes or so, as Caicedo finds Joe Bellingham there as he puts it onto Heimer. Heimer's got a chance at goal as he takes the shot, a very good save from the keeper, but he will put it out for a corner kick there, as you can see. But a lot of pressure being made in this first 20 or so, as I mentioned, and it's very, very good to see as Heimer picks up the ball there and as Phillips gets stuck in with the challenge. We love so much commitment from Phillips, to be honest. He's such a vital part of this side, that is for sure. But Francisco Lopez finds himself in the dangerous position there as our fifth plays him in perfectly. It's for one for Lopez, and he's got his goal. Brazilian absolute masterclass, to be honest. We can always rely on Francisco Lopez to be able to score. Don't get me wrong, he's had a few moments in his time at JD Cook FC, but he's definitely provided the goals, that is for sure. And Francisco Lopez has added to his tally. Once again, he hits it on his left perfectly, straight across goal. Keep having no chance for that one, and it is 1-0 to the Blues. Blues then as we carry on in this tie. Slavia Prague have a free kick in the 20th minute. They haven't provided anything so far. Can they do this so? As they've got a free kick, but it's a very, very poor one, to be honest. They meet it with a header, but nothing comes of it. It's the 25th minute now. As you can see, they've got to throw it in their half as we try and put some pressure on them. Try and see if they can lose the ball in a dangerous area there as Heimer tries to get that. Unfortunately, he can't as they push forward now, Slavia Prague. They're looking fairly dangerous there, as you can see, as he puts it onto Wallem, which then makes a pass onto his teammate. You saw then back onto Wallen, and he's got a chance to make it 1-1, but a decent save from Veles. They're pretty much straight at him, but it's very strong hands to be able to get it out to his defenders. And now we carry on the counter-attack. There is Casaiva Heimer for Francisco Lopez. Can he get a second for his side? Then it's Lopez to make it 2-0 for his side. And just like that, it's 2-0. Francisco Lopez once again getting on the score sheet to get 2 for his side. Brilliant stuff, to be honest, and that's what you want to see from your strikers, getting goals when they provided with the chances, and that's exactly what he does. He celebrates with his fans and with his teammates. It's very, very deserved, that is for sure. A simple but effective goal once again. Not a lot of power, but pretty much accuracy to be able to get it past the keeper. It was finding a decent space there, 2-on-1. The keeper had no chance, and neither the defenders being able to catch up on him. He is so fast when he gets on the ball, and he's absolutely just lightning quick, to be honest. A perfect finesse on his right foot. Keeper having no chance, as I said, and it is 2-0 to the Blues then as we carry on in this fixture then, looking very, very dominant. That is for sure, but we look to continue that in the 30th minute there, as you can see, as we pick up the ball. Lopez puts it onto his teammate Joe Bellingham. Bellingham getting involved now as he puts it onto our fifth then, as he's got a chance to put it into the box. He puts it onto Alcatani, he puts it onto Camacho, and what a team goal that is, and we finally see a goal for Camacho then. As I said, we've been seeing some goals in the simulation goal for Camacho, but this time he gets his goal and he goes on the score sheet. Camacho coming in as a free agent after the injuries that we've happened to Agoyam and Vega, but he's definitely filling some big boots, that is for sure. A lovely delivery from Afif Origin there as it falls onto the head of Alcatani, and he just nods it onto Camacho and takes initial touch on his right, and he just belts it with his left there. Keeper unlucky not to get to that one, to be honest, as he did have a big chance to do so, but it wasn't to be then, and we're absolutely just cruising in this tie so far as we look to continue there. As you can see, Akrima fifth picking up the ball as he finds Lopez. What a pass that is for his hat-trick. Oh, that absolutely beautiful. Francisco Lopez gets his hat-trick in the first half, and have some of that. That is absolutely sublime, to be honest. An absolutely perfect individual performance. Him and Afif linking up really, really well there to get the goals needed for his side. Afif just finding a perfect gap, and he just ran into that gap once again. He knows how to position himself, and he just taps it past the keeper. It was a bit of a P-roller. I thought the keeper might get a hand out to it and maybe clear from the defenders, but it wasn't to be for the Slavia Prague keeper. It was too much for him, and it finds the bottom corner to make it 4-0 in this tie. Slavia Prague try and get one before the end of the first half, but to be honest, if they're going to, it's going to be a consolation because they seem pretty much down and out in this tie. Chusaw's got a chance here as he's on the right hand side then. He's got teammates there as he picks up onto his teammate there as he does. He's got a chance at goal, but a lovely save from Valezet there as he's safe hands, and he will go out for a corner kick before the end of the first half then, as he's got a chance to maybe get a consolation. Servic the man to whip it into the box then, and they do exactly that. Red and white shirts there, but a very straight header. Unfortunately, it just hits the bar as it goes out, and it will be it. The first time whistle has been blown, and we go into the second half then, and we mean to start as we go on from the first half there. As you can see, 60 minutes gone as Francisco Lopez picks up fifth. He goes on to Alcatani now. Unfortunately, a poor pass from Alcatani there as we lose the ball. Now they pick it up. Oscar on the ball as he finds Wellem then, as Slavia Prague kind of change things here as he can try and go on their counter-attack. Can have a better second half? I'm not too sure. Camacho gets wiped out there. It should have been a foul. Whatever reason it wasn't. Phillips tries to get stuck in the initial tackle, but it is a goal, and I was very unhappy with that, to be honest. Not because of the players, it was more because of the referee. That was an indefinite foul. Camacho there, he got completely wiped out. Referee was having none of it, and they do continue play there, and unfortunately it is a goal, and we won't get a clean sheet in this tie, but it looks to be that we are still going to get the win nevertheless though, as we carry on in this Champions League tie. Very good goal from Slavia Prague, but I'm hoping that will be the only one in this tie. As we make some substitutions after that goal then, as Lopez comes off the field. A respectable performance then as he comes on the pitch. Sims now, and as you can see, we're just changing up even more. Dalton's going to get a Champions League appearance. Unbelievable for the youngster, and so will Wright Phillips then, as Humphreys comes on as the last substitute there. As you can see, as Slavia Prague win the ball off the restart, and they're looking very strong after that first goal, to be honest, giving a bit of confidence, but Quintana gets stuck in on the tackle, and it will be a throw into Slavia Prague then, as they look to throw it into there, as you can see, and he puts it onto his teammate well, and now they're picking it up with the ball on the right hand side as he makes a 1-2 then. Servic on the ball as he tries to get something into the box, but Quintana picks up the ball there. As you can see, Heimer offering support, but Quintana can't get the ball off there as he makes a brilliant challenge, a last ditch one at that. That could have easily been a penalty, but it wasn't to be, and now we see ourselves in a dangerous position. Wright Phillips on the left hand side, he's got Sims in support there, as you can see, and he plays him in absolutely perfectly. Surely it can't be 5, can it? No, it can't. Sims makes a decent effort, but it's not to be there as it goes to the end of the 90 minutes. It was a very kind of lacklustre second half, to be honest. A lot could have happened, but it wasn't really that the case. We were 4-1 up, 4-0 up going into half-time, and it was 4-1 in the end. Full-time whistle has been blown, and that looks to be able to claim ourselves a knockout spot by the end of the result. Sevilla beat AC Milan in the end. So we might actually find ourselves on the top spot and actually claiming European football in terms of knockout stages for the year after. So it'd be in January. Brilliant stuff, to be honest. It's been a hard campaign, don't get me wrong, but we've definitely battled with the big boys, that is for sure. And we're looking to go into the next round, which would be the round of 16. But before we do that, and before we go into next year or anything like that, we've still got some big fixtures ahead of us, and this is one of them. Tottenham Hotspur away from home. In the previous fixture last season, we got absolutely battered by Tottenham away from home, and then we drew at home. Can we get our first win over Tottenham in the Premier League? That will be lovely, that is for sure. And this is the lineup to face Tottenham then. Valizev in goal as King and Ndika partner, Alvarez on the right, Quintana on the left, Medri and Jones in the middle, with Sudakov just in front with Louis Barry on the left hand side, Luka Jovic up top, and Jonathan Dacone on the right hand side. This is definitely the team to be able to do it if they can, but let's see if they can as we get ourselves into the game then. And here it is then as we play against Tottenham Hotspur as they start things off then. As you can see, they've got the possession there as we try and win the ball in. They got it on the left-hand side. Solomon trying to drive on the left-hand side, but he's stopped in his track by Alvarez, and the referee is not happy about that. And it will be a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur as Barella's the man to whip it into the box. We try and clear it. King meets the header there as Barry picks up the ball from the header. Jonathan Okone now on the left-hand side instead of the right for the moment as you try and see as he tries to pick up the ball. But a short free kick is being played. Okone still makes the run, and Barry plays him in. Okone is in on goal. He's 1-on-1. He's nowhere near to anyone else, and it is a goal. Jonathan Okone has just got probably one of the coolest goals this season, to be honest. I wouldn't say it's the best just purely for the fact it was pretty much a tap-in, but that free kick was brilliant. I don't think I've ever done that on FIFA EAFC 24 where you've played it short. The player still makes the run and he continues on. He's onside. I mean, that was absolutely sublime, to be honest. Whether that was one in training, I'm not too sure, but Jonathan Okone has got his goal and he's made it 1-0 for his side early on in this first half as we look to push on in the early points of this first half as Barella's on the ball. We know what a menace he can be for Tottenham as he puts it onto his teammate Beto then as he holds the ball up initially there, trying to see if he can get something going for his side. He makes a lovely run there as he finds a gap, a decent shot, but it will fall into the saves of Valizev there as he puts it out for a corner kick then. 22 minutes gone. It's not been the best of halves for us so far. As much as we're 1-0 up, we've only had that one chance. Tottenham are definitely dominating now. Chukwueze makes a lovely run on the right hand side. Quintana can't match him for pace. He catches up eventually there as Chukwueze tries to find a pass, and he's got white shirts offering support there. Quintana getting stuck in at the same time, but the clearance isn't the best, to be honest, as he finds his teammate. Not the best of the ways, I would say, to be honest. He got the initial pass, but unfortunately the pass out on the left hand side wasn't to be as Tottenham pick up the ball once again then, doing a lot of possession sort of game, to be honest, passing it about really nicely, finding inroads, and as you can see, a massive gap to open up for Beto for 1-1, and it is a goal. Unfortunately the striker has got the goal. Barella putting him in absolutely perfectly, to be honest. He just knew there was a gap to be able to pass it into his teammate Beto, and Beto gets his goal then, and he just kind of pushed himself around Ndika. I just couldn't align the defence what I would like to initially, and it is a goal. Valizev not having any chance in that one whatsoever. He just absolutely batters it into the net, and it is 1-1 in this tie at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium then. As you can see, Tottenham are looking very strong, that is for sure. They wouldn't even need a boost because they look good so far, but then the first goal has definitely given a boost as we win the ball back there. As you can see, it's Quintana's on the ball on the left hand side, but he can't get a clearance out for poor distribution from Quintana so far in this half as Barella picks up the ball then as he got a chance to make it a means, and Barella's got a chance here as he puts it onto his teammate Almeida, but a poor shot from Almeida. Valizev comfortably saves, and we will go into the second half, but we need to make some substitutions before we do that. And as you can see, a fifth onto the pitch, trying to see if that will change anything up. I'm not too sure whether it will, but we shall see. But Curtis Jones loses the ball in a dangerous area there as Chukwueze picks up the ball, and luckily we get an interception there, otherwise that would have been an inroad for Beto once again in the second half. Then Barella picks up the ball and he puts it onto Chukwueze, but a lovely interception sees Quintana on the pitch, and you can see on the left hand side he puts it onto his teammate Luka Jovic. Jovic trying to make something in this game as he has been very quiet so far, but can he get a second? No, he can't. He can't get the second goal of the game. A very, very poor effort from Luka Jovic, to be honest. We know the Serbian international can do much better, but we're going to have a chance here as the fifth on the left hand side. He's driving there. Curtis Jones tries to get onto that there, as you can see, but he can't as Medri picks up the pieces. Now Afif on the left hand side once again. Players run into the box. There is a lovely delivery on from Afif. Curtis Jones picks it up, and what a goal that would have been. An acrobatic finish it would have been, but Curtis Jones literally so close to be able to make it 2-1 for his side, and that would have been such a cool finish, to be honest, but it wasn't to be, and it still stays 1-1 in this time. We're looking a little bit better as we grow into the second half, as we win the ball fairly a lot, to be honest, as Ndika's on the ball now as he finds Sudakov on the right hand side. Then he's got a chance to fill the box, and he puts blue shirts in there. Our fifth can't meet the headers, but we do meet it on the Curtis Jones one as he gets onto the interception. Araja picks up the ball though, unfortunately, from that missed-straight header as Tottenham charge forward now. Solomon on the left hand side makes a pass to Beto, then as the number 28 puts it onto Chukwueze trying to use his pace to get forward, then as King makes an interception, and the ball is going from literally side to side so far as both sides look to counter, and you can see Luka Jovic in a dangerous position. He finds Akrima fifth to make it 2-1, and he's done exactly that. The Qatarian international has got his goal, and it is another goal, as I say, to add to his tally from Akrima fifth. I'd love to know how many goals he scored for us over the season that he's been with us. As I say, another goal to add to his tally. Brilliant stuff from Akrima fifth. He gets another goal for his tally, and that is that on his right foot. Perfect goal, beating Jordan Pickford with absolute ease in that kind of initial instance, and that is what you want to see from your attackers. We make some more substitutions after that goal. Al-Qatani's going to come onto the pitch then, and Luka Jovic will come onto the pitch. Lopez will come onto the pitch for Luka Jovic. 15 minutes left in this tie. Tottenham trying to see if they can get back into it. As Hannibal Medri makes an interception there as he clears it out, and he puts it onto Akone. Akone heads it onto Jones then, as we've seen ourselves in a dangerous position there as Al-Qatani's in a lovely bit of space. He tries to use his pace there as he sees Lopez in a dangerous position. He tries to see if he can put it onto the pass there as he puts it onto Lopez, but a shot blocked there, as you can see, as Tottenham try and clear their lines as Pedro Porro puts it onto Pickford. A dangerous bit of passing, but they seem to be able to get out of the area once again, and it is very much the case of where we could have taken our chance, but we couldn't. But we've got another here as Akrima fifth picks it up on the interception. Now Qatani, and it's a goal. He's come off the bench and he's got his goal. It was a bit of a poor performance against Newcastle, but this time round he's better his performance. He's come off the bench and he's got his goal. He's definitely a super sub, to be honest. He definitely comes off the bench and he does much better compared to what he does when he normally starts. That is for sure. But Al-Qatani, he's been here since the start, and once again he's got a goal for his side in the Premier Leagues, in the big league, to be honest. The first touch, he just absolutely just wallops it, and it is a goal for Al-Qatani. Then he just initially touched it on his left, and he puts it onto his right, and it is 3-1 in this tie. As we literally don't really have long left whatsoever. Tottenham haven't been the best in the second half, that is to be said, but they've got a chance here as Kulusevski's on the pitch. He finds Beto onto his teammate there as a lovely save from Vladisevic. It falls back out to the Tottenham man there as they've got another chance. Almeida, but it is blocked. It will go out for a corner kick. That was very, very lucky from us as we make some more substitutions. Ulrich's going to come onto the left-hand side to shore things up, and Joe Bellingham will come on for Curtis Jones. So they get the corner then as we try and clear it, as Ulrich tries to meet with the header there, as you can see, and he does exactly that, clearing his lines. And Jordan Pickford initially went up for that corner there as we try and win the ball up and try and see if we can have an empty net, but it's not to be. Chukwueze is on the ball on the left-hand side as he finds his teammate Barella. Barella's got a chance here as he puts it onto his teammate Almeida, and just literally trying to get through this wall so far, but they don't seem to be able to do so. And Lopez is now on the counter-attack there, as you can see. He's come onto the pitch. Can he get his goal? It could be 4-1 for JD Cook FC. No, he can't. He drags it wide of the keeper. I thought that would have been a goal, but it falls out to Joe Bellingham, and now it's 4-1. It wouldn't be Lopez. It's got to be Bellingham. It's 4-1, and that's game, set and match at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and it's our first win against Tottenham in the Premier League. Obviously, we've won against them in the cup fixtures, but we hadn't won against the Premier League, but this time we have, and Joe Bellingham sealing the game just like he did at Newcastle, getting a 4 for his side then. Brilliant stuff. Jordan Pickford has an absolute mare, to be honest. Just a poor distribution out from the back. He just doesn't see him coming whatsoever, and he takes an initial touch on his left, hammers it on his right. Keeper having absolutely no chance with that one whatsoever. As we wait the full-time whistle, there it is. Full-time whistle has been blown, and we are victorious. We're 4-1. Absolutely sublime performance from a lot of the players this time round. Jonathan Akona getting on the score sheet, as we know. Lopez getting on the score sheet. Brilliant stuff from him also. Akrima fifth getting on the score sheet. Just really, really good displays from a lot of the team, to be honest, and that's what we want to see. Akrima fifth being a very big standout in this side, that is for sure, but we're looking to push on in this Premier League table, so we need to get wins like that. This needs to become every single week. This needs to become a normality, but it's a very big ask, that is for sure. So we're having a simulation against Newcastle United, and I accidentally played the B team, but we walk away with 3-2 victory, 3 points in the end. I completely switched the team sheets without even knowing. I've gone into the simulation, and we've actually walked out on top 3-2, and I thought we would have got battered, to be honest, but that's not the case, because we walk away with a 3-2 victory, and another 3 points in the bag, as this is the table then, and we're 10 points clear. Played 13, we've won 12, and we've only lost 1. As you can see, Liverpool have drawn a couple, they've lost a couple also, but we have 10 points clear in this league. Are we going to run away with it this season? I'm not too sure, to be honest, because at the moment it's looking absolutely sublime, and there's only about 16, 17 points from us in the top 8, so we're already creating some sort of a gap as we look to go into December now. So very much looking forward to what this table brings, to be honest, and what the league brings in just in initial kind of fact. But yeah, it is big times for our club, that is for sure. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.